Hey everybody, James Arnold Taylor here on Stage 2 at JAT Studios. Stage 1 is over there, and that's where I shoot the JAT show, which is coming soon. But right here is where I was going to shoot a show called Clone Wars Commentary. Clone Wars Commentary was going to be where I would sit down with the co-stars, my co-stars of Clone Wars, and we would watch an episode of Clone Wars. And you wouldn't actually see the episode or hear the episode, but we would be watching it, and then you could have this our video and our dialogue as a companion piece as you watched. Now, that show is actually going to make a little shift, and rather than Clone Wars Commentary, I'm going to call it Clone Wars Conversations. And that will be where I just sit down one-on-one with my co-stars of Clone Wars, and we talk about episodes, and we talk about the characters, and we talk about Clone Wars, because it is a show that is, I think, beloved by all of you, and I thank you all of you that have supported all the work that all of us have done in the show Clone Wars. Of course, I was the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Plo Koon, as well as many other characters. And so I love talking about it. I love all the wonderful times we had. You know, it was almost 10 years that we worked on that show, even though there were only 6 seasons that came out. Many, many years we got to work on it. So there's a lot to cover in that. So I'll sit down and have conversations with all of them. And why is it not going to be Clone Wars Commentary? Well, I've been asked by the folks at Lucasfilm to consider not doing that. And, you know, they have their own plans for the world of Star Wars and things that they want to do. And I want to respect their wishes anytime. As a ambassador of the world of Star Wars, I always want to do whatever is best for the franchise and whatever they ask of me as an ambassador to do and then to not do. So I'm respecting their wishes and not doing Clone Wars Commentary. But again, Clone Wars Conversations, which will be coming soon. You know, on another Star Wars front, a lot of you have been asking, are you coming to Star Wars Celebration Orlando? Or why aren't you going to be at Star Wars Celebration? No, I will not be at Star Wars Celebration this year. You know, I was very fortunate to host Star Wars Weekends in Orlando at Disney World for 5 years in a row as the host there. Had a great time, wonderful time. Really experiences that I'll never forget and my family will never forget and are so dear to me. And in fact, this room is filled with nothing but that stormtrooper behind me is a costume that Disney made just for me to wear on stage at the last year of Star Wars Weekends. And over here, there's one, you can't see it, it's just out of shot, of a X-Wing fighter pilot suit that they made just for me. And of course, old Obi-Wan back there and all my little memorabilia from the world of Star Wars and working in Star Wars Weekends and Star Wars Celebration. I got to host Star Wars Celebration 2 times, Star Wars Celebration 6 and then Star Wars Anaheim and Celebration Anaheim. And I had a wonderful time. And now, of course, your host will be of the main stage, Warwick Davis, who hosted in Europe for many, many years and does a wonderful job in work as a dear friend and an amazingly talented actor and so wonderful in the world of Star Wars. And so he will be your host of the main stage at Star Wars Celebration, and I know he will do a fantastic job, and you will all have a wonderful time. I wish I could be there with all of you. The way it works, you know, they've got so much going on in this world, and you got to realize that whenever they stop, so when Celebration ends, literally like the next day, they're planning the next celebration. And so there's so many celebrity guests to juggle and such. And I was not on the list as one of the guests to do any signings or any panels, and certainly not hosting it because they have Warwick doing it this year. So I wasn't asked to be a guest, but that doesn't, you know, that's not a bad thing. I'm not disgruntled about it or anything. It's just they have so much going on. There is so many new celebrity guests in the world of Star Wars, and you've got all these new things. Of course, I've been very fortunate to still be connected. You know, for those of you that may not know, my voice was in The Force Awakens. My voice was in Rogue One, and of course it was in that last episode with Obi-Wan in it, where I still was the young Obi-Wan. So, you know, my voice is still kind of peppered in throughout Star Wars, and I'm still a part of all of it. I wish I was invited as a guest so I could talk about my experiences in those environments, but alas, they have a lot going on, and I was not invited. So, you know, hopefully next time, let them know if you want me back as a guest or doing anything. Feel free to let them know. You know, I had offered also to come down and just be roving around with my camera doing vlogs on the floor, but they didn't need that. So I'm just happy to still be involved wherever I can be in the world of Star Wars. But a bit of a transitional year for me, saying goodbye to some things and hello to new things. And that's why, of course, I've built JAT Studios and to share all of these experiences with you here. And so that's why we'll be doing Clone Wars Conversations coming up soon, the JAT show coming up soon, and I will be, of course, at other cons throughout the year from time to time doing cons, and you can maybe see me there, meet me there, and sign. But you can also go to Echo Base Media if you want to get my signature, and you can, David Delgado, who runs Echo Base Media, is the one place where I will do signings and such. So if you got stuff for me there, feel free to send it. And I really just appreciate all of you hanging out with me here on the JAT Channel at YouTube and checking out my vlogs on a regular basis. I thank you all so much for supporting JAT 365. Those of you that watch the daily inspirations I'm doing for this entire year of 2017. I'm doing a new video every day and in trying to just inspire you to pursue your dreams. And I'm still going to be doing my one-man stage show, talking to myself throughout the country in different places wherever I can, whenever I can. So if you know of a place that wants it, tell them you want it and see if we can bring it there as well. Or if you want it at a con that's going to be near you. Anyways, I so enjoy all of you and all the comments that you make and all the positive feedback I get from all of you here at the JAT Channel. And I pray that all of you are doing well today and that you subscribe to the channel if you have not, if you're just discovering this, and that you check it all out and check out the other voices and things that I do. It's not just all about Star Wars and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Of course, I'm the voice of Ratchet from the Ratchet and Clank franchise, Tidus from Final Fantasy X. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm Yondu and Cosmo. Silver Surfer, Magneto, Spider-Man, and various things, the Lego Flash, all sorts of fun things as a voice actor. I get to do so many wonderful things and more stuff to come. And I'm always taking you into my little padded room at home and my audio facility, showing you all the various things I do for Fox and Sci-Fi and different channels and different things whenever I can. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing to the JAT Channel. And thanks so much for watching this video. And of course, may the Force be with you.